I'm Alric, a product manager here at Moorr. Today, I'll be introducing to you the key updates in MoneySMARTS 2.0 and what to expect from this update. This video will be a brief overview of the key changes, and you'll find more detailed information in the write-up below, as well as more detailed how-to videos below as well. So to begin with, when you first log into MoneySMARTS 2.0, you'll notice that there isn't really a huge change in the interface alone. This is primarily because the goal of MoneySMARTS 2.0 was to bring MoneySMARTS back into the Moorr ecosystem. This is fundamentally to ensure that MoneySMARTS and Moorr correctly use your historical information contained within the MyFinancials cards to display your insights. So this means that if you're a current or a previous MoneySMARTS user, you might find that your past data or your past period data contains a number of minor changes, which is in essence a correction of the data present at each monthly interval through a past period. Fundamentally, this key update serves to ensure that your numbers that are being used in Moorr's MyFinancials across the board are being used for all your insights and as a single source of truth. In addition, this update also introduces the ability for you to check up against multiple bank accounts, offset credit cards, and even line of credits, whereby in the past, you were limited to a single primary account balance and credit card balance, whereby if you had multiple accounts, you'd have to sum up the balance and input them separately, as well as potentially updating the information in your MyFinancials, meaning double entry. Here, we now use the MyFinancials historical changelog to populate the information, in essence being a two-way publication of your bank account balances to and from the MoneySMARTS checkup reporting area and your MyFinancials historical changelogs. This update essentially serves as a foundation for future updates to Moorr, which then allow us to start looking at a lot of the more automated functionality that you'll find in Moorr eventually. And what you'll find now is that the MoneySMARTS checkups will automatically be pushed into the historical changelogs of your bank accounts and credit cards, and it'll also automatically retrieve that information if the data is present on that particular day. This means that there's going to be more flexibility and accuracy around this style of reporting. We've made changes also to your existing period in terms of ensuring that it's easier to perform a rollover, as well as change your start date should things not turn out the way that you expect throughout the current period. For example, in the rollover, you're now able to see exactly and set shorter periods than a full 12-month period, which gives you a little bit more flexibility in terms of when you want to start recording significant milestones in your financial history. In addition, when you're performing a rollover, the data that is entered in at the rollover stage also gets now directly recorded into your card's historical changelog as at the day of your actual rollover. We've now also introduced a large number of quality of life improvements, which includes a number of tooltips to provide some quick definitions and clarity on some of the terminology in the reporting table and graphs. We've also introduced an increased readability in terms of the checkup reporting table itself in a slightly different flow so that the start and end date of each monthly interval is actually correctly displayed. And we've also made a number of adjustments to one of the graphs, which is the yearly remaining provisions graph, so that it correctly reflects the interpretation and the intended purpose initially provided by the Money Made Simple Again book. Finally, we've also provided a little bit of clarity around your target and the current surplus positions as well through a new small little widget, which gives you just an insight about the difference between your cash movement and your current surplus. Ultimately, this update for MoneySMARTS 2.0 helps to unify the insights and the data in the Moorr platform and prepares it for more automated and richer insights in the future. Thank you very much.